Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces 222. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. I'm going to do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get one out yesterday, but I am closing for the next few weeks, so I'm going to try to start getting back in the habit of doing them in the mornings anyway. Freeze up my evenings to, get my kids situated, so... Alright, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Yeah, well, I mean, this has kind of been in the air for a while, guys. Cycles are being highlighted right now, karmic cycles, karmic contracts, things like that are coming to an end, okay? A lot of you are kind of in this, I'm going to say some sort of conflict within yourself right now. Like, some of you are feeling like maybe something is missing, but I feel like you're recognizing this codependency here. Some of you have been trying to be self-sufficient, been trying to fulfill yourself, right? Which is part of the cycle, that you're ending, trying to get out of the codependency and stuff like that, right? And so while we're basically moving through that cycle, ending that cycle, some of you are feeling some loss here, okay? And I mean, that's normal. You're going to feel that. So don't beat yourself up over it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you can't feel that, because it's a natural thing to feel, okay? But just understand that there is nothing missing. I mean, you have everything you need within yourself, okay? So if people fall away, or if you leave a toxic situation, you really shouldn't feel sorry for it, because you're doing something for yourself, right? But it's normal to feel that way, so don't beat yourself up if you do. But yeah, a lot of you are going through transitions right now. Transitions, transformations, basically embracing your spiritual path. Some of you are embracing your transformation. Some of you are kind of hesitant because it's scary. Some of it is, especially, as I mentioned before, people falling away, situations falling away, kind of feels like you're out of your comfort zone. It's an adventure, right? It's an adventure. But a lot of you still need to have patience right now. Some of you are still being very, very impatient with the situation, very impatient with yourself, with your healing. But you need to have patience with yourself as you go through this transition, okay? Because it's not an easy one, especially if you've been, knee deep in a codependent cycle, or really any kind of karmic cycle, any sort of toxic cycle that you've been, going over and over and over again. You need to have patience with yourself while you heal, because it's not easy to heal. It's really not, it takes time. It's a process, right? Just like everything else. But yeah, some of you are still being pushed to step into your mission. Some of you still have not done that. And again, just a reminder, your mission does not have to be twin flame related, okay? I think a lot of people put themselves in this little box, that it has to be twin flame related, and it does not. It does not, okay? So don't stick yourself in that box, because all that's going to happen is, you're going to miss it, if that makes sense, okay? All right, so let's take a look at Divine Masculine. See what's going on with Divine Masculine. All right. Yeah, Divine Masculine needs to walk away, and he knows that. There's something Divine Masculine needs to walk away from. There's a cycle. There's a cycle that needs to end. Okay? But a lot of them are feeling this right here, okay? They're feeling like if they do walk away from this situation or whatever is happening, that they're going to lose something, or that, and there's going to be regret and sadness attached, okay? But they do know that they need to walk away. They need to end this cycle that keeps repeating over and over and over again. They need to get out of their heads. They've been very much in their heads. They put up their boundaries. Overthinking, mainly, So the Divine's kind of pushing them to get out of this, right? To basically sow the seeds for their future so that they can manifest their own abundance, right? Because a lot of Divine Masculines have been stuck in a codependent cycle for a very, very long time. They're not self-sufficient, and they know that. It's frustrating to them, but they don't know how to get out of it, right? But they know it needs to end. They know they need to be self-sufficient. They need to get out of this codependent cycle. Now, some of them it is financial, but some of it it's It's emotional. Some of them are being emotionally manipulated. Some of them are emotionally manipulating someone else, whatever. Right? But the reality is they know they need to walk away from this. Okay? And they've just been very, very slow at doing that. They've been very, very slow. Right? But emotionally, I mean, they're really all over the place. Right? Some of them are not being honest, but some of them do want to apologize. Like, there's still some apologies I feel coming in, either from or for Divine Masculine, okay? Or at least the want to offer some sort of apology, some sort of offer here. But emotionally, it's like they're trying to keep their cool, if that makes sense, right? They're trying to keep their cool. A lot of them are still going through some purging aspects. I do feel that Divine Masculine is very emotionally distressed at this time, kind of going back and forth with what they need to do, and still not fully living their authentic truth. Like, most of them know what their truth is. They're just not living it. They're not acknowledging it to others around them. You know, they're just trying to stay quiet, smile and nod, trying to control their emotions to make it appear like everything is fine, you know, that sort of thing. But inside, they are conflicted, is what it is. Okay, so let's take a look at Divine Feminine. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Divine Feminine is ready to move. Divine Feminine is ready to take her leap of faith. So, you know how the analogy that I use where Divine Feminine's halfway down the cliff, waiting for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine's ready to move forward, basically ready to climb down or jump down that cliff, okay? You know, because a lot of illusions around Divine Feminine have been completely shattered. You know, she's kind of coming out of this feeling left out in the cold nonsense. Now, Divine Feminine also, you know, wanting to release some cycles, okay? And so this Five of Pentacles energy matches this, okay? So some of you are taking a leap of faith out of a situation, out of a codependent situation, out of a karmic situation, right? Because you understand that there's just no truth in that situation. It's all been illusion the entire time, and you're coming to terms with that. And some of you are feeling like regretful because of that. Some of you are feeling like, wow, I've been taken advantage of this entire time. I've been kind of screwed over, right? So some of you are kind of coming to terms with that. But it's triggering you. It's triggering you to move forward and to basically, you know, find that motivation to get out of the situation that you're in so that you can have a new beginning for yourself. Okay? So that you can have a new beginning in love, and whether that's with yourself or with someone else. Okay? But some of you, I do feel you have some love offers coming in maybe. And it could be with your Divine Masculine. It could be with someone else. But, I mean, really, it's all about finding that fulfillment within yourself, right? And moving. Because Divine Feminine doesn't want to feel stuck. She hasn't been wanting to feel stuck. And I feel a lot of you have just tried to disconnect from Divine Masculine because you were realizing this was keeping you stuck in some way because Divine Masculine was stuck. Because you were focusing on Divine Masculine. That may have been the codependent cycle that you're trying to break right now. Okay. And so what this is going to allow you to do is to move forward, right? Is to move forward and fulfill yourself and to find that new beginning in love. Again, whether that's with yourself or with someone else or with your purpose. If you find something that you absolutely love doing and you're like, oh my gosh, this is my purpose. Boom. There you go. Okay. Because yeah, Divine Feminine... No games. No games for Divine Feminine. No games, right? Divine Feminine's like, nope. I'm claiming victory over this conflict, inner conflict, external conflict, drama, whatever it is. Divine Feminine's like, nope. 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 It's time for me. It's time for me. It's time for me. And that's exactly how it should be. But, you know, I mean, you just have to get to that point. There's only so much that somebody can tell you until you get to that point yourself. And you're like, oh, yeah. I get it now. Right. All right. Let's take a look at the connections. Yeah, connecting energies. Okay, so yeah, the Ten of Cups has been coming out a lot, guys. So this is like union energy, right? And we know we've been talking about these union energies coming in. and what they mean, and like the purging of karma, the ending of cycles, and stuff like that. I do feel some of the heavy energies are lifting that we've had at the beginning of the year. Those are lifting. But I do feel some of you are just, you're moving forward into this 10 of Cups energy. Now, this could be with your counterpart. This could be with your job. This could be with your mission, with yourself, with someone else, you know. But a lot of you are moving into this fulfillment energy, okay? Now, Divine Masculine, even though I do feel a lot of Divine Masculine still stuck in some karmic situations, Divine Feminine is too. They are striving for this. Some of them are, you know, maybe some of them are trying to drink away the pain, you know, and it's making them feel like they're happy. But a lot of them really are wanting this fulfillment. And some of them may be working on it in a different way, you know, maybe they're working on something at work or doing something on the side, you know, maybe they have stepped into mission. Some Divine Masculines have stepped into mission, right? And feeling that kind of like that happy energy, right? Which is kind of keeping them going. Now, some of you do have some inner child stuff that might be coming up right now that needs to be healed. So be aware of that and address it as it comes, right? But yeah, both twins very, very triggered to move forward. I feel a lot of motivation, a lot of motivated energy coming in for the twins right now. Yeah, motivated to make a decision. Boom. Okay, motivated to make a decision. And, you know, that Kundalini awakening, gotta love it. But yeah, to make a decision to close a cycle, right? To close a cycle, to end the conflict, to end the distrust, right? Because there has been some trust broken in these connections, guys. There's been some trust broken that needs to be rebuilt. And there's so many obstacles to get that rebuilt, right? There's so many, somebody has put up their guard, right? Because they're not trusting. And not only are they not trusting, maybe they're not trusting the journey. Maybe they're not trusting their counterpart. Maybe they're not trusting themselves, right? Right? So being encouraged to kind of get out of that stuck energy and to move forward in truth regardless. Okay? If you have a block somewhere, go somewhere else. Okay? Maybe you're not supposed to focus on that right now. You're supposed to focus on something else. Right? And get out of that stuck energy. Does that make sense? Because some of you are still kind of sitting here going, I'm motivated to move, but I'm not really quite sure what to do. Right? So yeah, but yeah, done playing games for sure, because this is actually the Page of Wands, so in reverse again. So done playing games, time to move forward, bring on my new beginning, right? Bring on the towers. All right, let's get some messages from the counterparts. Yeah, there's still some self-sabotage coming in here. Yeah, still 5D communication fairly strong right now, guys. Yep. Alright, let's get some messages and advice from Source. Yeah, okay, so yeah, a new romantic cycle approaches. So, like I said, some of you have some new love coming in. Now, this could be with someone else, it could be with your counterpart, it could be with a karmic partner, and it could be with yourself. Okay? So, just go with the flow, guys. Your commitment is definitely being tested right now. It's always being tested, let's be honest. But prosperity does lie ahead. You guys have been working really, really hard, and it is going to pay off. So just keep going. Keep trusting the process. You are seeing changes, guys. Just take stock in that. Look at where you are now versus where you were when you started this journey, okay? But yeah, it's time to take action, guys. It's time to make a decision. You know, have patience with yourself. If you need to take a timeout, go ahead. But some of you still have to release some stuff, okay? And yes, have faith. Have faith. That's the most important thing, guys, is to have faith and to trust that everything is working out the way that it should, because it is. Right? All right, guys. If this has helped, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.